It's your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth Man. So we back with another video. So today what we're gonna be talking about is a Netflix series, a whole series. This is All of Us Are Dead. This shit was pretty interesting. I seen this preview maybe about a week or two ago. I sent this to my cousin. He's into a lot of that stuff, so I'm like, this is something he probably would enjoy. But the trailer was pretty good, man. I was like, oh, I remember watching that trailer. So I'm like, should I invest in watching this? I'm like, let me check this out. Then I was like, damn, this 12 episodes, an hour a piece. I'm like, man, that's a lot to invest. So I'm like, will I run through this? I put this on. Like the first two episodes were kind of like, eh. Then I got hooked. And like it just kept on going. I'm like, it was good. And the zombie craze, they've been had zombie movies forever and stuff, but like when Walking Dead was at its peak, the zombie craze, they start having all kind of zombie movies and stuff. Then they got the Asian craze right now because Squid Games popped off. So it kind of has a little bit of both of them aspects and stuff, especially like survival and this and that. So it very much reminds me, it has some Squid Games elements and stuff, like just like survival in the Asian aspect. I feel like it's Netflix. It's probably a series they didn't have to pay a shit ton load to get, but it's something that can probably pay off like Squid Games did. So it's a good investment for them. And I don't know if there's gonna be Squid Games, but this shit was pretty good, man. So it's the stereotypical zombie flick, but the things I like about it, it takes a cue from reality and stuff, like as far as like the pandemic and this and that, like how people act and a bunch of aspects of that. They got asymptomatic zombies and stuff. Like they got people that get bit and it's like it kind of gives them like some kind of powers or something. Like they can bite you and become zombies. They do get hungry, but it's like they still can talk and communicate and not let their urges overpower them, like in certain aspects or whatever. But it's weird. But there's something I did like about this, and a lot of zombie flicks, they never show how it starts off. They actually show how this started, and it's a science professor, and he was like a genius or whatever. His son was getting bullied all the time. He ran some experiments and this and that. His son ended up being like one of those asymptomatic zombies or whatever, and he's fighting with some kids. He ends up getting thrown off a roof. They get in the hospital. He beats the kid up because the kid start transforming in the hospital and this and that. And he was kidnapping students and doing experiments on them, etc. And the outbreak started at the school where he worked at. And so it is crazy. It popped off rather fast. But the cast on here, something, don't fall in love with anybody. Don't fall in love with anybody, man, because your favorite characters, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. Most probably whoever you like on the series, they don't show no love. Like, oh, what would be the saddest thing to happen at this point? Let's make it happen. Like, some things you watch and they have like a little glimmer of hope or something. Not here. Not here. Your ass is grass. So they got these kids that's trying to survive at the high school because the outbreak happens. They're hiding in these classrooms. They fighting and doing it. But then they have socio-economic things going on. They have like the poor kids and the rich kids and people that didn't like each other before. And like now they're not liking each other now. So everything is going to hell around them. But they still like fighting amongst each other in certain aspects. Like, so it's a lot of craziness going on. The government, they get involved later on whenever the outbreak starts to really spread. And it's like, will they do the right thing and try to save people? Or are they going to use this to do what they want to do? And they have martial law. They start taking over and this and that. They not really trying to save people and stuff. They like tearing people ass up. What else they have going on, man? It's much crazy. They have parents that's trying to go back to the school and like save their kids and go check on them and stuff, because like you see a lot of love going on, that doesn't work out for them. They got the kids and they have relationships, like people they had crushes on or was in love with, and they never want to say anything because of shyness or whatever. And it's like now they're like, we almost about to die, we might as well let this loose. And some people it's reciprocated, some people it's not. So it's a lot going on there, a lot of love stories, is a lot of hate. They got a lot of action with the fights and stuff. It's very entertaining, man. Very entertaining from start to finish. And the asymptomatic zombies, like that's an interesting aspect, because like we had like glimpses of it, like as far as like Walking Dead, whenever the walkers would talk or something, but it ended up being whisperers and stuff like that. Like this is like sentient kind of zombies, where they can move and do it and communicate and this and that. And lucky it's not too many of them, but it sets up towards the end like it possibly could be. But some of them could be good. Some of them, most of them were bad. They had grudges. It was like a lot of the like goth kids or the outcasts, they turn into the sentient zombies. But like the good kids that you liked or whatever, and your favorite characters, they get bit and they changed to a zombie. They didn't turn into these beings that you loved or had a chance to survive or something. Nope, none of that going on. But I would definitely tell you to check this out, man. If you got a series that you looking for, you got a lot of hours to burn. Like if you were short on time or something, I don't know if this is gonna be the one for you. Maybe you could squeeze in one a day or something. But it's a lot. It's a lot. But I ran through this in like less than 24 hours, man. It was damn good. The action, the way they put it together, the storyline, a lot of the characters, even though a lot of the characters died. So it was heartbreaking. But I take you to check this out, man. I get it's like a 9 out of 10. Like a 9 out of 10, man. Like the thing I loved about it is because it was unpredictable as far as the cast and the characters and stuff. But then some of your favorite characters, they died so and stuff. So it's like, damn, they killed my dog. Ah! So, and it's pretty long. It's pretty long. 12 episodes, man, like 12 hours. Even though I did run through it in like a day. So, like from mid yesterday to right now, I finished it. So, about 24 hours it took me. But, yeah, definitely tell you to check this out, man. So, that's my thoughts on All of Us Are Dead. Like, comment, subscribe, go be the greatest and most hated man. Holla at your boy.